Watch the entire video, don't be a bitch. Alright guys, welcome back, and hello to all new subscribers. I very much appreciate you being here. I gotta say, as of right now, it's not even a full month into 2020 yet, and as far as ridiculous things floating around the internet goes, this year and this decade are off to an absolutely fantastic start. Today on the agenda, we got, let's see here, let me check my notes over here. Oh yeah, today is gonna be an absolutely stacked day. We've got here today what I consider to be three equally intriguing news stories. So if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn notifications, blah, 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 so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video such as this goes live. So our first story here today comes courtesy of Twitter, of course, and I'm sure many of you fine young gentlemen out there are familiar with the website OnlyFans. Not that you would be going out there and purchasing any products from this website, because it's a very, very bad website, of course, but I'm sure you've heard of it, right? Yeah, we've all heard of it. Anyway, if you're living under a rock, OnlyFans is a website where regular, everyday girls and famous girls, I guess, too, really anybody that wants to do it, can go ahead and sell, how should I put this? They can sell intimate pictures and videos of themselves for a monthly subscription fee. It's a pretty good place for pathetic simps and losers to go and spend their money when they could just go on the hub for free, but that's none of my business. I digress. Anyway, you know, it's 2020 and everything's inclusive now and we're accepting of everybody, right? No, but nobody's mad about anything anymore. So more and more of these girls are opening these OnlyFans accounts, tricking chumps and losers into paying monthly subscription fees to see them naked. Well, that's all fine and dandy until someone crosses the line. And I saw this on Twitter the other day, and I would say that this definitely crosses the line right here. Twitter user @PastaIsSick has a pretty good OnlyFans proposition going on here. Mother and daughter, subscribe to our OnlyFans, my OnlyFans, and mother's OnlyFans. This is just about the most, this is about as 2020 as you could get right here, right? I mean, we are starting this decade off with a bang, man, right? This is one of those things that just, it makes me excited for the future, but it also kind of makes me have no hope in humanity left whatsoever. I mean, nothing is sacred anymore in this day and age. Holy hell. It just leaves me with so many questions. Like, I need to know how all this came to be. Whose idea was it? How did it come up in casual conversation? Who started it? Why did no one intervene? Why is this socially acceptable? Where's the father? Where's the grandmother? Does the grandmother have one too? There's so many things running through my head right now. I just don't even know where to start. I just can't help but feel that it was originally, I hope originally, the daughter's idea, and then she brought the mom into it. But oh my God, man, I mean, what kind of mother could hear this coming out of their daughter's mouth and be like, yeah, okay, honey, let's go and do that together? Wild, man, just absolutely wild. And as you could guess, the replies on Twitter were nothing short of spectacular. Me trying to figure out how the fuck white people are like this. You know who don't do that? Yeah, black people. That's right. This is such a white person thing. It's not even funny, man. And the classic, bitches ain't shit, I rest my case. I will be sure to let everybody know any news or updates that are noteworthy if they do happen to come up on this story. But on to the next story of today, which is woman sentenced to 6 months after offering men to join the Mile High Club during drunk airplane rant. Whoa. Again, I think most people out there are going to be familiar with what this means, but just in case you're not, the Mile High Club is when, it's when you bang on an airplane in the bathroom. Get it? Mile high, like, it's more than a mile. Whatever. Okay, anyway. The article states, a British woman received 6 months in jail for allegedly going on a drunken rant aboard an Etihad flight from Abu Dhabi to Manchester. God, I probably said that was like such a white person. Anyway, according to the Mirror, 20-year-old Demi Burton was already intoxicated when she boarded the flight in May of 2019. Despite being drunk, Burton decided to continue to order wine from the flight attendants. She reportedly got so wasted that she began to proposition men to join her in the plane's bathroom so that they could become members of the Mile High Club. Now, right there off the rip, I know exactly what everybody's thinking right now. Well, what did she look like, right? That's the golden question. That's the number one question. Luckily, we do have some photographic evidence here that we will examine right now. So these next couple photos were snapped of her getting out of jail the day that she actually got out, which was recently. And as you can see, it looks like she gives no fucks whatsoever. In addition to that, I mean, she's not too bad, right? She's kind of cute. I mean, I've done a lot worse in my life. God, pray to God my wife does not see this video that I just said that. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead here and just, in my own non-professional legal opinion, just go ahead and assume that there was no real actual crime committed here. I think we need to step up and do something about wrongful imprisonment in the Western world, in the civilized world, because this is just absolutely unacceptable, fellas. She started making a number of inappropriate sexual comments to a number of male passengers on the flight, the prosecutor said to the court. Two in particular remember hearing comments, and at first they laughed it off, but it then became more and more increasingly inappropriate, and she asked them to join the Mile High Club. Oh no, God, whatever will those poor men do with their lives now? Just kidding, I'm just kidding now, okay? Sexual harassment works both ways. It's not funny, it's not a laughing matter, sorry. Well, anyway, all jokes aside now, well, this may seem like, maybe like a dream come true to some of you guys out there watching this. You know goddamn well, if anybody took her up on that offer, you know they're getting slapped at those R-word charges. So good on them for not giving in to temptation, even though, who knows, you know, either that or like their wives or girlfriends were probably sitting right next to them and they really couldn't do anything about it. But honestly now, if we're keeping it real, I don't really think that jail time, especially 6 months of jail time, is an appropriate punishment for this. I mean, what is the charge? Sexual harassment? I'm not saying it's not serious, but like 6 months of jail for saying stuff to people? I don't know. I feel like over here in the US, something like that would never, it would just never happen. I know it's different in other parts of the world, but just over here, from what I've seen, experienced in my day, that's a little excessive, if you will. And finally, of course, this brings us to our last story of the day here. So if you guys are involved with like video game Twitter or anything like that, you may have seen this going around. It's a clip of a female streamer being, how do you put it? Being rather rude to her viewers right here.
To keep the stream going, if you like the content, blah, blah, blah. How that results in 0 subs. There are regulars here. $5 a month.
Ouch. Chill. Why are you yelling? Oh my God, your voice is so annoying.
How are you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching?
Man, there is something beautifully ironic about this, because it's like watching a girl who lives off of the donations of simps now realizing that all her simp viewers are actual fucking losers with no money to their name. She's out here asking, how do you have hours and hours of free time but not $5? Well, if you can read between the lines, I mean, the answer's pretty clear. If someone's got hours and hours of time to watch someone on Twitch, they're probably not working. Maybe they don't have a job. Maybe they're too young to have a job. But these female Twitch streamers, man, they're not ready to talk about that. They're not ready to talk about the fact that 12-year-olds are the vast majority of their audience and that they earn their living off them and their creepy thoughts, right? And then after that, she goes ahead and declares that the thing that people watching here for free is content. I mean, if you look in the background of the video, she's just reacting to other YouTube videos. How is that content? I would use that term very, very loosely at that point, right? I mean, even what I do here on YouTube can very loosely be considered content. Let's not kid ourselves, man. The people that we watch on YouTube are not out there saving any lives, okay? This is mostly humor for people to watch while they're taking a shit. It's not that serious, so let's not go acting like sitting on Twitch watching YouTube videos in front of people to get paid to do it is a job, okay? It's not.
There are I have a wall of non-subs. This is fucking actually really heartbreaking. Because it's like people just really really don't respect me as a content creator.
It's actually really heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, really? That's the word you're gonna use? Oh my God, dude. I don't even know if I can take this seriously. I mean, I don't take it seriously. It's just funny. It's just something funny to go over here. But man, the entitlement is absolutely unbelievable in this one. I gotta tell you, let's keep it real for a second, man. Now, I stream on Twitch every once in a while, and the guys that show up and stay and talk in the chat, it's always so lit, man. It's always so great. Thank you, by the way. And when I do get a sub or a donation, which does happen occasionally, man, you could go back and watch my VODs, man. I am just eternally grateful. I'm practically on my knees thanking everybody, because the fact that anybody even cares at all to watch you want to play video games, it's basically a miracle, you know? But man, I just can never even imagine being this entitled and this ungrateful, man. What an awful person, you know? This is the world we live in now. These girl streamers are out here just, you know, they're raking in cash one moment, and the moment that they don't get any money for an hour, this was after 1 hour of no donations or subs, they absolutely lose their shit. Sad. sad, very sad, man. But you know, one thing's guaranteed in this world. You know, there was some loser simp in that chat who immediately either donated or subbed, like on the spot. Oh my god. It's like clockwork. I don't even have to go back and check. You know it happened. Simps are gonna simp, man. That's it. Anyway, that about covers all the stories that we have here to talk about today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Do not forget to leave a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're not already for more awesome, amazing content just like this. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links are both down below, and I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye.